that say you should be home now. You're a passenger along for the ride. I'm an author, unable to write. A long line of people serving time. I got a long fight ahead of me. I got a long fight, but I know my balance will withstand. And from an island's point of view, I'm doing just as good now as I ever was. I got a love that makes me weak. I've got friends that are more than blood. I've got friends that are more than blood. I got a short time to get it right. I got a short time to do what I want. I made a short list with all my loves. I made a short list, and that's fine. I never wanted much. I'm from a small town that meets the shore. I'm from a small town where I learned all I need to know. And from an island's point of view, I'm doing just as good now as I ever was. I got a love that makes me weak. I've got friends that are more than blood. I've got friends that are more than blood. What is left of the old days but to wither away, wither away. What is left of the old days but to wither away, wither away. Wither away, wither away. Wither away, wither away. Thank you, guys. I'm going to try to play as many loud songs as I can. Then we're going to get to the heartbreaking slow songs. And I'm just trying to get really close.
You're doing better than ever.
Oh, thank you. Loud voice. So, this is the third time I've played Regensburg. Thank you guys so much for having me, as always. Extreme Life Wasting. Thank you so much. I have a new record. The song's a new one. I learned more from a basement than schooling. I felt the fire in the throats of my friends, among the strangers that gathered in the darkness to sing along. No dollar signs, hell, we ain't getting famous. Just stale beer from ceiling to floor. And if that ain't enough, you've been asking too much. 'Cause these are the nights that I feel alive. And these are the nights I hold on to and save for the rest of my life. It's simple and fair. In the musty smell of minor resistance, I found a home and a sense of relief, where melody found a concrete companion. And if they shut it down, we'll find ourselves another, a resilience for all to see. And if that ain't enough, you've been asking too much. 'Cause these are the nights that I feel alive. And these are the nights I hold on to and save for the rest of my life. It's simple and fair. Melody found concrete found a home. Yeah, I found a home. That's where I found a home. That's where I found a home. 'Cause these are the nights I hold on to and save for the rest of my life. Woo! Thank you, guys. Come on in. This is awesome. This place is fantastic. Everybody good? Next? No one? No one? No takers? All right. So you guys have a really cool network of people that put on shows here, and that is fucking fantastic. That doesn't happen everywhere else in the world, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. And there are flyers over here somewhere for local shows. Check them out, because honestly, no joke, that shit does not happen everywhere else. It's a luxury to have it happen here, so thank you. On that note, the song's about drinking with your friends, guys. Don't you think it's time to say goodnight right now? We put one foot in front of the other and walk out. Don't you think we had a few too many rounds? When all the money's gone, we're blacking out. Don't you think it's time to say I'm sorry for judging you, for judging at all? Don't you think it's time to say I'm sorry for judging you, judging at all? You put me back in my place if I ever had a place. You put me back in my place if I ever had a place. Well, I think it's time that I dropped all this. I'm feeling lonelier now because of it. I think it's time I got home early. Well, some reading and rest will do me good. And I think it's time to say I'm sorry for judging you, for judging at all. And I think it's time to say I'm sorry for judging you, for judging at all. 'Cause I put you back in your place if you ever had a place. I'd put you back in your place if you ever had a place. I'd put you back in your place if you ever had a place. I'd put you back in your place if you ever had a place. I'd put you back in your place if you ever had a place. I know it's kind of weird to have the guy playing unplugged but have the tuner, but believe me, it's helping. The song's not working. We represent working hours. We represent the bottom line. And for every hour spent laboring with broken hands, it's just an homage to an ordinary life. We represent forward motion. So we stand in one place. There's 1,000 days like this in the service of hardships, and I'm feeling that much closer to a grave. You could roam from town to town. You could cover every inch of land. It's the same old song and dance. That's why I believe in the devil, 'cause I've seen him standing before me. And if you don't believe that he's won, then I'll be damned if he does. We represent all the worries at the end of the month, when we know the rent is due and there's holes in our shoes through which we're looking for that one way out. We represent forward motion, and we'll stand in one place. There's 1,000 days like this in service of hardships. I'll say, fuck it, man, I'm walking away. You could roam from town to town. You could cover every inch of land. It's the same old song and dance. That's why I believe in the devil, as I've seen him standing before me. And if you don't believe that he's won, I'll be damned if he does. No, I'm not a religious man, but I know wrong from right. And no, I'm not a religious man, but I know wrong from right. That's why I believe in the devil. I said I believe in the devil. I know I believe in the devil. And if you don't believe that he's won, would you please wake up? Thank you guys for being so awesome and creating a quiet barrier. This is a newer song. It's on a split 7-inch with a band I love called Mayflower. So it's going to be a little bit light. Tearing up the old neighborhood. Things I feel get blinded with concern. But will we go when it's all gone? But all we know right now is this. What happened here? Build yourself up. Take the crutch. With all the drugs, there still ain't enough. You drink till you can't see. What happened to us? An unfortunate rising. Mistakes were made, and that is all we're told. It's hard to right the ship when you're taking on water from all sides. Sinking slow, build yourself up. Take the crutch. With all the drugs, there still ain't enough. You drink till you can't see. What happened to us? Build yourself up. Take the crutch. With all the drugs, there still ain't enough. You drink till you can't see. What happened to us? yourself up and take the crutch. When all the drugs are still ain't enough, you drink till you can't see. What happened to us? Pick yourself up and take the crutch. When all the drugs are still ain't enough, you drink till you can't see. What happened to us? And this has gone on too long. I let this go too far. And this has gone on too long. I let this go too far. What happened to us? Thank you, guys. So we're about a little over 2 weeks into a 6-week tour, and we were really, really happy to leave England. I don't know if you guys have ever toured England or been to England. It's much more fun when you're doing it as like a tourist than being on tour. England kind of sucks in its own way. It's like the US. The US kind of sucks in its own way. But, so we're real happy to be here. The song's about Boston. We may live our best hours in the evening to the morning light, and over again between the pages of the best book you've ever read. Words are pouring down, I'm standing still. At least I'm standing up. I could be anywhere. The broken languages are running from my lips. Sloppier than last night's jittering, nail biting sleep that keeps me turning through the night. Nail biting sleep that keeps me wondering, where have I gone? Where have I gone? They don't ask you where you come from around here anymore. The big expression tells it all. Another tourist out on the prowl. Seen the madness and the rage flooding through these streets while the traffic pulses on. The broken languages are running from my lips. Sloppier than last night's jittering, nail-biting sleep that keeps me turning through the night. Nail-biting sleep that keeps me wondering, how do we survive all these hours, all these days that led to weeks and years beyond? How do we survive all these hours, all these days that led to weeks and years beyond? Broken languages are running from our lips. Sloppier than last night's jittering, nail-biting sleep keeps me turning through the night. Nail-biting sleep that keeps me wondering, how do we survive? Nail-biting sleep, how do we survive? Nail-biting sleep, where have I gone? How do we survive? Nail-biting sleep, nail-biting sleep. Apparently I write some songs that are a little lighter now because I'm fucking dying. Either way, it's awesome. This is a new song. It's called Irish Goodbye. If you don't know what an Irish goodbye is, I try to explain this to people because people are like, "What's an Irish goodbye?" Irish goodbye is it's like if you were to like go out for beers with a friend and like go out, you're having some beers, having some food, and then you're like halfway through, you're like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick," and then you just leave and go home, and they get stuck with the bill. That's the Irish goodbye. This song's called Irish Goodbye. It's about how I wish I could be a better friend to some of my friends sometimes. But as for me, where I'll be found, I'm stumbling through another town where no one knows a thing about me there. Head down for another day, that's my best angle anyway. Snap a photo, we'll scrap it for now. Well, all my friends are fucking crazy. Too many drinks, the nights are hazy, and another week went by without a sound. I watched another week go by without a sound. Anchors of hope, sad cliches, drinks in hand, race for another day. I start to feel like it'll be alright. Take my time with nothing else. I lose my nerve, I lose myself, and I try to remember where I did me last. All my fights, they mean nothing. Another song for me to sing that you will hear and not understand. Well, I lost my taste for my hometown. If I'd stayed there, I'd be underground. But I think I've said that one before. Yeah, I think I've used that line before. Anchors of hope and sad cliches, drinks in hand, race for another day. Start to feel like it'll be alright. Anchors of hope, sad cliches, drinks in hand, race for another day. Start to feel like it'll be alright. And I think you've heard me say this one before. Tonight's on me, and then I'm out the door. In an Irish goodbye. And I think you've heard me say this one before. The next round's on me, my friend, I'm out the door. Irish goodbye. This song's called dAdA. It's about how at one point in my life, I was the bouncer for a bar. And I know that you can laugh if you want, because I know I'm like a small guy, so if I were like the bouncer of the bar, you'd be like, really? But my wife was the bartender, and so it's about a little period of time in my life where we were both working the bar. You work the day shifts, and I work the nights, we'll be alright. We'll do just fine. While you tend the bar, I'll tend to my songs. You're all I need to get by. Well, there's something in you that tells me it's gonna be alright. Just breathe slow. Well, I'm breathing easier. This day that I found you, you're all I need to get by. I don't need no heaven waiting for me. I don't need no promises. If you smile for me, my darling, won't you smile for me? We gave ourselves in. We gave ourselves over to a new life, not to be left alone, but we keep it that way. It's all I need to get by. You work the day shifts, and I'll work the nights. We'll be alright. We'll do just fine. And while you tend the bar, I'll tend to my songs. You're all I need to get by. I don't need no heaven waiting for me, and I don't need no promises. If you'd smile for me, if you'd smile for me, my darling, won't you smile? 'Cause you're all I need to get by. So, I'm universally a really bad salesperson, so here's the best pitch I can give. We're on the road, and thank you for donating if you have donated. If you haven't, there's a donation over here, and there's records, and shirts, and all that stuff over there. If you're interested. If you're not interested, that's totally fine. I'm completely happy playing songs for you, but if you are interested, there's stuff over there. That's the best I can do. There you go. The song goes out to Extreme Life Wasting, anybody that's ever put on a show and put some fucking heart behind it. Sorry, it's gonna be really light. It's 2:45 now. I feel alone in the streets now. I stop falling down. Long enough to think of you. I took a shot of lonely, chased with the glass half empty. And I've had my fill. It's time to turn this train around. Let's jump from city to city. Play guitars to the ceiling in empty rooms. Long enough to lose. A bad luck in a simple song. A misfortunes in 3 chords. We're not alone. We're singing along. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jump from city to city, play guitars for the ceilings in empty rooms, long enough to lose. A bad luck in a simple song, a misfortunes in 3 chords, 'cause we're not alone when we're singing. It would normally go out to my friend Christian, but he had to be down the street watching a football game. He couldn't possibly be bothered with this one. Bricks are aligned, they pave the road to give direction, but direction is relative. And this walk is taken before, and this path leads. Little room for choices. Suppressive the way the buildings mock you, laughing so loud that it blends into one rhythm. We're lost among the scramble. Now you lost like I am lost. Are you lost like I am lost? Are you lost like I am lost? And are you lost like I am? The doors are swinging, the people are revolving. Bricks are aligned, they pave the road to give direction, but direction is relative. And my walk has been taken before, and this path leads no room for choices. When language escapes and there is nothing left to say, I got nothing left to say. I can only feel. Now you lost like I am lost. Are you lost like I am lost? Are you lost like I am lost? And are you lost like I am? The doors are swinging, the people are revolving. Can you feel the frustration? Feel the breaking? Do you know the problem? Can you feel the frustration? Feel the breaking? Do you know the problem? How am I supposed to recognize you when I can't even recognize myself? We're one heartbeat away. We're one heartbeat away from making all this stop. So, again, my name is Rowe, and thank you so much. I'm gonna play another song, it's a cover song. You guys are familiar with the Descendants? I'm gonna play a song. Sing it loud if you know it, because there's no microphone, so it sounds like it's really not, you know? I'll fight you for it. Thank you guys very much for listening. You're running out of time again. Where did you go wrong this time? When your problems overwhelm you, go get drunk, it's party time. Take a Quaalude, relax your mind, relax your body too. Run from your problems, but you'll never get away. No one loves you and you wonder why. Sitting there with your mouth full of beer, your eyes are glazed, your face is red. Who's gonna pick you up and use you for tonight? When you're on the streets with a needle in your arm, selling your body for another fix, who's gonna pick you up and take you home with them tonight? You're running out of breath again. You're an old maid, you're only 15. You're already losing that little girl charm. Cry all night, you'll never get it back. Don't be afraid, it's not too late. Save yourself, I need you here. Wearing off, wearing out. I can't think about it, cause it makes me sick. You're sitting there with your mouth full of beer, your eyes are glazed, your face is red. Who's gonna pick you up and use you for tonight? When you're on the streets with a needle in your arm, selling your body for another fix, who's gonna pick you up and take you home with them tonight? Not me. It's 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 not Thank you, guys. Fair enough. I'll try to find one. Fuck. Alright. I know I have one. Alright. Fair enough. It's gonna be a little light. It's fine. The song's called Chasing Ghosts. It's about my life. Thanks for asking for notes. You got my name on the list. You got my number and home address. And they got freedom for price. Lucky you, it's on sale tonight. I spent 12 years going down this road, and I still can't see what's ahead. And I thought maybe you'd understand. Maybe you don't, just missed what I said. After all this time, I'm still chasing ghosts. Memories that leave like shadows. Well, my father grew up proud. He lived knee deep, hand me down. I fought all that pride, and I fought everything inside. I got a jailbird family. Yeah, I got criminal blood in me. And I thought maybe you'd understand. Maybe you don't, just missed what I said. After all this time, I'm still chasing ghosts. Memories that leave a shadow. Got my name on a list. They got my number and home address. And they got freedom for a price. Lucky you, it's on sale tonight. Thank you guys so much. Cheers.